But what do I do if someone else out there already has a course just like mine? Why go through all the trouble of creating an online course if there's already one out there on my same topic? This is a concern I hear from would-be course creators almost daily. But the good news is this doesn't need to be cause for concern at all. In fact, if you are in a saturated market, this is actually good news. And that is the topic of today's episode of Course Talk. I'm gonna do my intro. Do you think I can do it all in one take?
And inspired.
Hi, I'm Courtney Foster-Donahue, and I help business owners scale both their income and impact by creating and launching online courses. I'm also the host of The Courtney Show, which is the thing you're watching right now, and I am also creator of the programs The Course, and Launchpad. So needless to say, I work with a lot of course creators, and one fear that I see popping up over and over again is that a market might be too saturated to add yet another course into the mix. The belief goes that if there's already a lot of other courses out there on that same topic, then why go through all the trouble of creating another course on that topic when if someone really needs a course on that topic, they could just go buy one of the other courses on that topic. But that's the wrong mindset to have when it comes to creating online courses. Because here's the thing, if a market is, quote, too saturated, that's actually a really good thing. But before we jump into why that's a good thing, I wanna hear from you. Let me know in the comments below, where are you in your course creation journey? Are you just getting started, just barely have an idea, or maybe you already have an established online course and you're just here to get more tips and tricks. Wherever you are, let me know in the comments below. And listen, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you even waiting for? Just head over to YouTube, search The Courtney Show, hit that little sassy red subscribe button, and click on the bell to be notified when we release new episodes. Every time a bell rings, a course creator gets their wings. So, what do you do if you want to create a course but you know you're entering a market that is especially saturated? And when you create that course, how do you make sure that you're standing out, that you get seen and get sales? Like I said before, if a lot of other people are creating a course on the same or a similar topic, this is actually good news. It means there's a market for it, otherwise you wouldn't know about their course. It means the idea has been validated. It means that if you were to create a course on a similar topic, you'd probably see some success. That may feel counterintuitive. After all, if a market is especially saturated, then how could you possibly stand out? But like I tell my students, competition is actually confirmation. Confirmation that you're on to something. In fact, it's the newer markets that are more of a gamble, especially when you're working with a super specific niche. You're going to have less people and therefore less possible students. So you're probably going to encounter more challenges when you do go to create that course and try to find the people who actually need that course. But that's not a reason to not create a course either, but that's another topic for another video. Now, how do you stand out in a saturated market? Keep in mind that while different courses might be on similar or even the same topic, what makes those courses different is the teacher, the person teaching that content, that unique individual with a unique combination of skills, talents, experiences, and passions, and they're leveraging their own unique perspective to share that information. And not just a unique perspective, but maybe even proprietary information, strategies, systems. And that's not stuff that you can just find on Google or YouTube. That's stuff that comes from a unique individual. So while the topic might be the same, the teacher is always going to be the thing that's different. They're the uncommon denominator. And this isn't just speculative, I'm speaking from experience. When I first went to create my Facebook course, I was entering a very, very saturated market. There are literally dozens and dozens of courses on Facebook marketing and groups and ads and anything you can really do with Facebook. But I chose to create my course anyway, though I did have some hesitation in the beginning because I looked around and saw a lot of other Facebook courses from people who were far more established than I was. But I created my course anyway. And if any of that sounds like you, I urge you to create your course anyway. Why? Because you bring a unique perspective, much in the same way that I brought a unique perspective to Facebook marketing and advertising. And the people who followed me, the people on my list who followed me on social media, who engaged with me, kept coming to me anyway, even though they knew there were other Facebook experts and other Facebook courses out there. And I saw them coming to me for my unique perspective. I resonated with enough people, and what I was teaching was attractive to enough people for me to justify creating my Facebook course. Yes, entering a very saturated market. And lo and behold, I launched that Facebook course, and as it turns out, it has been a big portion of our revenue in the last few years, like over $1 million. So, and again, I did that knowing full well I was entering a very saturated market with other people who were far more established than I was, but I did it anyway. So here's the point I'm making. Sure, there might be other people out there teaching on a similar topic as you, but no one else is you. No one else who has ever been born or who ever will be born has your exact unique combination of talents, skills, experiences, and perspectives. That special brand of magic belongs just to you, and no one else is as good at being you as you are, because you are the only you in all the world. Now, if you've been following me for a bit and you've really watched any of my videos, you've heard me say this before. I talk about this a lot because I believe it is so important, but so often misunderstood. But I know it's not enough just for me to tell you that you're special and unique, and you should leverage your special uniqueness to launch your course. If you're going to enter a saturated market, then you need a strategy. You need a practical way to make this happen. So if you're in that position, if any of that sounds like you and your concerns, here's what I would have you do next. Focus not on the topic of your course, but the transformation. Meaning that rather than plow ahead and create a course on a specific topic, I want you to zero in and get super specific on what type of transformation you are facilitating for a student, which sounds really esoteric, but stay with me. When I went to create my Facebook course, I could have just taught on Facebook marketing, how to set up ads, how to create content, how to get better engagement, and I didn't not do those things, but my promise was more specific. It was bigger than that. It was a transformation for that student. I chose to create my Facebook course with the specific goal of giving a student a solid foundation in organic content strategies that they could therefore leverage to go into paid strategies, meaning they'd get the organic stuff right before they spent any money on Facebook. And this was quite different from other Facebook courses out there who just taught how to create content, how to create ads, and different things like that, how to use the different features and functions of Facebook. I got very specific on what I was trying to help a student do. I wasn't just interested in them learning about Facebook, but about implementing a strategy to use Facebook to grow their business. Because I covered a broad topic like Facebook marketing and advertising, but I did it with a specific transformation in mind, my students saw amazing success, and they started calling it the only Facebook course you'll ever need. Now, they said that first, but you better bet I grabbed that tagline and I used it for the next few launches I did of that course. And by doing that, I was able to establish myself as an authority in that field and create a consistent connection to that course topic. And of course, if you are consistent, if you do establish yourself as an authority in your field, you become the go-to. And you don't have to worry about whether or not a market is too saturated because you've uniquely positioned yourself to stand out from the crowd. Now, you can do that in lots of ways, but for me, one of the most effective has been to not just look at the topic I'm teaching on, but the specific transformation I'm facilitating for a student. Now, let me share a few examples. One is for my course, the course, my course on creating and launching an online course. And it could have just been a general course on course creation, covering everything from evergreen strategies, affiliates, creating your own custom membership site, anything and everything related to courses. But I didn't do that. I got super specific on the transformation I was facilitating. And in this case, the course, by the end of the program, by the time you're done going through it, you will have created and launched an online course in 3 weeks or less. That might seem like a subtle difference, but it can be a huge difference both for you and your students as you go to create and launch that course. It's the difference between one of your students saying, "Here's what I learned," versus "Here's what I can now do." Got crazy eyes at the end there. Whoa! Here's what I can do! It's also so much easier to sell a transformation rather than just a topic. One thing sounds like a novelty, but the other sounds like a necessity. Therefore, there's more value there. Here are 2 more examples. Say you want to create an online course on essential oils for beginners. That's a great, very marketable topic. But we could get specific with a transformation. Maybe something like eliminating toxins in your home by incorporating essential oils into your lifestyle. Another example for a topic is gluten-free baking, right? But you could get specific on your transformation for that student. Learn 6 easy gluten-free bread recipes that you could incorporate into your weekly routine. As you can see, the topic is good, but the transformation is powerful. It has value. It has application. It's not just something that can be learned, but something that can be implemented. And therefore, that course becomes far more marketable than any other course on a same or similar topic, i.e. more money. Money, that's it.
Exactly.
I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money I come across, the more money I see. Now, your turn. If you already have an online course, do you have a specific transformation that you facilitate? And if you're just getting started, how can you set up your course so that it facilitates a transformation rather than just teaches on a topic? I want to hear from you and more about your course, so be sure to share in the comments below. And if you want the next step in creating and launching an online course, then check out our video about why size matters when it comes to creating and launching an online course. You can find that video linked up in the caption below or right here on the screen. And of course, if you want to check out all of our Course Talk episodes here on The Courtney Show, then be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just head over to YouTube, type The Courtney Show, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be on your way. What? It just came out of me. Again, no one knows what's inside me. I don't either. Now, before you go, don't go yet. I have a free gift from me to you. Launching an online course is a big undertaking, and I want to make sure you don't miss any of the steps in the process. So I have packaged together the exact launch calendars that my students use inside the Course and Launchpad, and I'm giving them to you for free today. For free for you. So to get some of that free launch calendar goodness, just head over to CourtneyFoster-Donahue.com/calendars, and you'll find that linked up below as well. That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in to Course Talk, and I'll see you next time on The Courtney Show. Go ahead and get it out so we can do the show. Breath control's great today. My hands are small, I know, but they're... Okay, if Cher did Jewel, that's...
Wally!
But then I'll add in sound effects so it sounds like Wally.
Wally!
No, you're doing good. You should be a voiceover artist. You're really good at that. Let me know where you are in the... Nope. Don't let me know where you are. I'm not interested in that. It's a different question.